Okay, hold on. We're doing this first. This video is brought to you by Skillshare. Hey everyone, would you like to do what I do and live that glamorous YouTuber life? Then you will need skills. Now you can do what I did and smash your face against your equipment until you figure out which button makes the video come out, or you can make things a lot easier for yourself and check out Skillshare, an online learning community for anyone who creates videos or creates anything. For beginners, amateurs, professionals, whoever, you can learn to paint. You can learn to take photographs. I even saw one in there about how to make your own beer. And it's just got everything else in between. And the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. That's you see the link down there in the description? Yeah. That's a limited offer, so act quick. Okay, on with the show. Those aren't real names. Hey everyone, I'm back. Took last month off. It's the first real break I've had since I've been doing this. And what a great time for a vacation. I took a trip out to Acapulco, I hit all the clubs. No. But regardless, I feel recharged. Let's see what I missed. What's big right now? Okay, yeah, this is all shit from February. As we enter the 6th month of lockdown, the pace of popular music, just like TV and movies, has gotten very slow. There just haven't been a lot of major releases, and rumor has it that a lot of the big names like Kendrick Lamar are sitting on their next projects until they can actually go out and promote and tour for it. So it's felt like we're in kind of a holding pattern. Here's the list of the songs of the summer. This is from November. This has been around literally an entire year. Popular music depends on these big blockbuster albums, and what have we gotten? There's, I guess, Taylor Swift, who found an ideal time to shore up her cred with a less commercial indie folk album. We got some new albums from Pop Smoke and Juice WRLD, who would not have been touring for those albums regardless. But that's it as far as big hype releases. Instead, we've gotten some new songs, mostly one-offs, topical singles, but 80% of them have dropped like rocks. So it's been slim pickings. Of course, we've got Drake, who's incapable of not having hits. BTS are still promoting themselves from the safety of Korea. Meg Thee Stallion has upward momentum she can't waste right now. If I were smart enough to chase clicks, I'd cover those and make some money. But I'm a little rusty. I want to warm up to those. In the meantime, there is just this one song that's been stuck in my head like a splinter that I think says a lot more about where music is right now during these weird pandemic times.
I don't want to fall asleep.
This one dweeby white rap song by some unknown who looks like a 13-year-old Jason Mraz. So, like Jason Mraz.
I wish it could be me, but I won't make it off this bed.
Okay, so who and what is this? And how did it get here? And why won't it go away? Well, the question of what this is doing here is fairly simple. Now, I've been told, and I don't know if this is true, but I've been told that there's a reason why Top 40 radio seems to be so stuck right now. Because of COVID, everything is locked down, including all of radio's market research departments. So they have no real way of gauging what's good enough to put in their playlists. If only there was some other way to find out which songs could bear being played over and over again for a captive audience.
Obviously, we're seeing platforms like TikTok take off even more than it has been.
Enter TikTok, and possibly exit TikTok. It's been endangered since about the same time the lockdown started, and it may be deleted from the country by the time I upload this video. But in the meantime, it's proven indispensable to the popular music ecosystem. If it was a proven force after Old Town Road, it basically controls everything now. Jesus fucking Christ, if it does get banned, that'd be like deleting television. It's where the music comes from. And since the major labels, try as they might, don't really control what gets big on there, a whole bunch of artists who otherwise might not ever get a look are not only topping the charts, it seems like even radio is desperate enough to let a whole lot more of them cross over. One of the big beneficiaries of this is Powfu, a lo-fi emo rapper on SoundCloud who was probably not otherwise destined for fame, judging by the fact that he chose the rap name Powfu. Powfu's song Deathbed was a TikTok hit early in the lockdown ages ago, and then jumped to radio a few months after that. It's in heavy rotation in pop radio and alternative radio. Not so much hip-hop radio, which we'll get to. But yeah, even if it's not anything you'd think of as a world-conquering smash hit, it's had real legs. It just kept rising, and then it just didn't seem to go away.
Wish it could be me, but I won't make it off this bed.
So, the first time I heard the song, I thought it was merely a whiny emo song about being depressed and not wanting to get out of bed. That may have been projection, but now it's clear to me that the title is a lot more literal.
I don't wanna fall asleep, I don't wanna pass away.
I'm sure a lot of depressed emo kids are listening to it, but the actual song itself is about dying in a much less please come take me kind of way. I mean, I guess it could still be depression, but it sounds a lot more like an illness. This sounds like it's from someone who would rather keep living.
I've been praying for forgiveness, you've been praying for my health.
Okay, I'm aware that we live in morbid times. We keep hearing about the rising death toll. Seems like another beloved celebrity dies every week. And two of the biggest charting stars in music right now are, in fact, deceased. So in that regard, I can certainly imagine why a song about literally getting sick and dying would be resonant during this awful moment in history. But I'm not sure that's actually why it caught on.
Stay awake for too long.
TikTok videos are short, like a minute long. The clips I've seen on TikTok use only the first minute of the song, which leads with the hook. And they mostly use it for cute shit. Oh, like my girlfriend did something sweet for me. Look at this adorable duck. I think it's quite possible that a lot of people took to this song not knowing what it's about. Well, I know what it's about, and let me say, I think this hook, this sample, is amazing.
Don't stay awake for too long. Don't go to bed.
It's from a song called Coffee by indie singer Beabadoobee. And I don't usually like this kind of twee ukulele girl shit, but I think this is catchy and wistful enough to really capture something. I like it a lot.
I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed.
So there you go. I like the part of the song that Powfu didn't write. That's a solid burn, go me. But I actually think Powfu deserves a lot of credit too for finding the sample and just how he uses it. The original song is just about this girl kindly tending to your hangover, but here it's meant as more of a distant memory, like he's drifting away to happier times as he dies. It's a radical recontextualization, like what Eminem did with that Dido sample on Stam. It really works, especially when he starts singing along. It's just heartbreaking.
Stay awake for too long.
It's just a great idea for a song. I think he deserves all the credit for that. That felt good to say. See? I can say nice things. I'm not negative all the time. Alright, well, let's get into it. Powfu may be the worst fucking rapper in history. TikTok has been a lot better for music on the whole than Vine ever was, because TikTok uses a lot more of the song, but TikTok videos still don't use the whole song, and the drawback of that is really clear. Would this song have caught on if the verses had been more prominent? I hope not. They're so bad.
I tried to do my best, but you know that I'm not perfect.
Powfu is technically a rapper, and this is technically a rap song. It's constructed like a rap song, it uses samples, the lyrics are rapped. But if this is rap, then the word barely means anything anymore. There's a reason it's not on hip-hop radio. Powfu writes rhymes like he's never heard a hip-hop song in his life.
Happy that you here with me, I'm sorry if I tear up. When me and you were younger, you would always make me cheer up.
This is just like the lamest, whitest rap since epic rap battles of history. He seems to have stolen his flow from Dr. Seuss. All the lines end in the exact same spot, the rhyme scheme never changes.
Sundays went to church, and Mondays watched a movie. Soon you'll be alone, sorry that you have to lose me.
This sounds like something from the mid-'80s when white people first heard rap music and were like, oh, you don't even have to sing? Anyone can do that. Tell me that this...
I don't wanna fall asleep, I don't wanna pass away. I've been thinking of our future, cause I'll never see those days.
Has any more skills than this.
We are the dummies crashing on through, busting our heads just for you.
My name is Vince. This job makes me sore. If you'd buckle up, I wouldn't do it no more.
What I'm saying is that Powfu raps like Rappin' Rodney. Except Rodney had a lot more pathos.
Death, where is my sting?
Like, it's not just the preschool flow.
I hope I go to heaven so I see you once again.
Like, he's trying to write about the most horrible of tragedies. He makes it sound like his buddy Dave's pool party got canceled.
My life was kinda short, but I got so many blessings. Happy you were mine, it sucks that it's all ending.
Dying young is bad. It makes me really sad. I think the second verse is somehow worse. Like, this one is all about the happy memories he's leaving behind.
Taking goofy videos and walking through the park. You would jump into my arms every time you heard a bark.
She's scared of barks in the distance? She a cartoon character?
Cuddle in your sheets, sang me sound asleep, and sneak out through your kitchen at exactly 103.
What does that detail add? Why exactly 103? Was there a specially timed lock that required a precision timed jailbreak? Like, no, I'm not even bothered by the bizarre logic. I'm bothered by the forced cutesy poo contrivance of it. I've heard people defend these verses by comparing it to Hey There Delilah, where the clumsiness is supposed to be part of the charm, you know, it makes it sound sincere. But that exactly 103 thing, it's just so random and weird and obviously made up. It doesn't sound sincere, it sounds phony. Look, if you don't like the chorus, you find it a little too cutesy, I get it, but I like it. But these verses, man. Like, I don't have to hear about the better times. The hook did all that without even mentioning it. It makes sense that a lot of this song is about happier, younger memories because a 20-year-old wrote it. This song is literally a teenager who doesn't know a thing about the world trying to write about the worst thing that could possibly happen to someone. Surprise, he can't pull it off.
Yeah, we still young, there's so much we haven't done yet.
He only seems to have the fuzziest grasp of what this character is losing, all the things he'll never see, all the responsibilities he'll never be able to fulfill. The best he can do is capture the small details of his life beforehand, and he sucks at that too. I respect the ambition, but it's okay to write what you know, bro. Instead of a song like this, you could write a song about getting new shoes. It could be called, Hey, check out my new shoes. Or if you want to keep writing sad songs, it could be about how someone scuffed your new shoes. You know, just know your wheelhouse. And he is so inept at it that I started to wonder if maybe hip-hop is just the wrong vehicle for this. Okay, yeah, no, that's obviously wrong. It's not hip-hop's fault that this kid sucks. That's like me trying to say the NFL is bad because I'm a Giants fan. It was a real dumb thought. You know, there are plenty of sad hip-hop songs about depressing topics. But still, you know, maybe this particular lo-fi song can't bear the weight of Powfu rapping. It's at least noteworthy that the two biggest sad rappers, Post Malone and Juice WRLD, rest in peace, they tended to sing their saddest songs instead of rap them. Hip-hop is a wordy genre. A lot of rap songs will spit out as many words as American Pie in half the time, and that's something you have to know how to deal with. When I listen to this song, all I think is that there are just too many words in it. This song is buried in words and stupid details where simplicity is what it needs. The whole thing feels malformed and unfinished in a way that a lot of these TikTok hits are. Only about a third of it is good because people have only listened to a third of it. The title is unwieldy. And that's another thing with these TikTok hits. They catch on, but people don't know how to find them, so they have to smash a lyric in parentheses at the end so people can search for it. Like, a TikTok hit can be an extremely mixed blessing. Lil Nas X is turning out to be the exception in that he got people interested in beyond the one song. And to do that, he had to make the most successful song in history. Most other TikTok artists aren't that lucky. Like, look at Arizona Zervis, whose song Roxanne was super big in December and crossed over to radio. It lasted long enough for him to get signed and make a music video, and then he disappeared off the face of the earth. That's the pattern, and that's what I expect here. I really hope the kids aren't listening to this song thinking, man, I want to listen to more Powfu. If anyone gets famous off of this, it should be Beabadoobee, and I think she is because she was already a rising star in the indie world. Institutional support helps. I don't think anyone at his label has any real long-term plans for him. If they did, they'd have picked a lead single that makes him seem more talented, or at least they'd given him a cooler name. What I'm saying is that if I'm still doing one-hit wonderlands in 10 years, I'm gonna have a lot of material. Thanks, TikTok. And see you in 2030, Powfu. Let me say this before I go. I've talked a lot of shit about your rapping, but I'll give you this. You wrote a song about dying, and when you rap on that song, you do sound like something dying. Congrats!